I am Dr. Bishara Bahbah. I'm founder and chairman of Arab Americans for Trump. It feels fantastic. I mean, right now, as far as our counts are concerned, we are three electoral votes away from winning, and those three could easily come from some of the swing states such as Arizona and I believe North Carolina or Georgia. But the thing is, we've reached the point of no return. He is going to win. And I look forward to it tomorrow, where there will be an end to the wars in the Middle East and the paving for a true peace and a lasting peace based on a two-state solution. He is the first president or presidential candidate to actually seek to meet with Arab Americans. He's had more than at least 15 meetings with Arab American and Muslim American leaders in the this election period, and that's unprecedented. He is the first presidential candidate in U.S. history to set foot in Dearborn, Michigan, the capital of Arab America. In the United States, so he's gone out of his way to attract Arab American, Muslim American votes, and tonight he's picking the fruits of his hard work in the community. Arab Americans in Michigan are overwhelmingly voting for President Trump because he promised an end to the wars, an immediate end to the wars, and he promised a path to a lasting peace in the Middle East. Thirdly, there's the issue of the economy. People don't feel as well off as they used to be or as comfortable as they used to be when President Trump was in office. And finally, there's the issue of the values, faith-based values. I mean, the Arab and Muslim faith-based values are very similar to the Republican values. I decided to be a force for Donald Trump when I felt a total despair with regard to the Biden administration, Biden-Harris's administration's policies vis-a-vis the war in Gaza. We were telling them, pleading with them to please stop the war, stop the killing, stop starving our people. When they did not listen, I decided to establish Arab Americans for Trump. I believe that the Democratic Party heard but did not listen to what we were saying. You know, they heard us saying, stop the war in Gaza. They heard us saying, at least for the Democrats, asking for meetings with Kamala Harris, which she refused. They heard they wanted a Palestinian American to speak at the DNC, and like a Jewish American family did, and they refused. And so all these, and even there was a question of some in the community were asking that she would call for a partial boycott of weapons to Israel, and she refused. She continually refused to hear and listen to our message, and as a result, she can go to sleep and kiss the presidency goodbye. We were told by the Trump circle, you give us your vote and your support, you will get a seat at the table and a voice to be heard. And it's time for us to collect. And the guarantees that we have is the fact that President Trump came to this community so many times, asking for their votes. And they gave him their votes. President Trump is known to be a man of his word. When he says he wants to do something, he does it. And there is no ifs and buts about that. So in that regard, I feel comfortable that President Trump will fulfill the promises that he made to our community in terms of ending the wars and establishing peace in the Middle East.